Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Doc. Unfortunately, I'm not able to attend our class today. I have to attend to some personal matters. And I thank you, Doc Rayoso, for allowing me to do a pre-record of my report. And this report is all about modern management theory. And here it goes. Please click like and subscribe. Thank you.
Modern management. It focuses on the improvement of employees and the organization. It started after 1950s. It composed of three approaches: quantitative, systems, contingency, or situational. Quantitative approach uses the scientific method, especially mathematical, as a guide in decision making. Benefits and risk can be assessed using this approach, as well as the probable output based on forecast. An example is in the fast food industry. Manager A is trying to figure out how his crew can be more efficient in handling volumes of customers. Then he would use the queuing theory, where he might forecast the number of customers getting inside the store, depending on the time, day, or event, and do the appropriate scheduling of his crew. Next is the system approach. It is the interrelation of components or subsystems to form a unified whole system in order to accomplish a common goal. It is also known as synergy, where a group of different components work together to form a one functioning system. It's like a car. Car is the whole system composed of the subsystems like engine, transmission, air conditioning, cooling and lubrication system, chassis, and etc. Two classifications of systems approach: open and closed. Open system is an adaptive approach which includes feedbacks or communications between subsystems. This way, flaws from a subsystem could be pointed out and be corrected. Closed system does not receive inputs from other components. This may die in isolation, but it depends on a situation. An example of a closed system is the research and development division of a business. This unit who develop new products do not coordinate with other departments within the company to avoid leakage. But in this modern theory management, we focus on the open system. We still use fast food as an example of an open system. Talking about the operational system of a fast food, where the management is a subsystem, here the management uses the queuing theory. We can now see the integration of quantitative approach and systems approach. We can also see here the crew as a subsystem of the operational system of fast food. However, it can also be a system on its own, because a crew can consist of the following subsystem: cashier, cook, and waiter. Lastly, we have the inventory as a component of a fast food's operational system. There must be a feedback between each component for them to provide excellent customer service satisfaction. Because if they don't communicate, a cashier might sell something to a customer that's no longer available in the inventory. The last approach is the contingency approach. It emerged from systems approach, wherein the environment is part of the equation. Different kind of theories as well as experiences can be applied in finding solutions for given challenges. This approach can also help managers in discovering techniques in solving a problem, or simply actions depends on situations. An example for contingency approach, we still use the fast food restaurant. A manager who wants to work in a fast food shall not use all the expertise he or she learned to a fine dining restaurant. Although fast food and fine dining are in food industry, but to name a few, both differs in terms of services, menu options, and environment. Therefore, the manager must adapt and innovate. In summary, using fact-based data, quantitative approach, communications or feedbacks between components, systems approach, and flexibility in dealing with problems, contingency approach, are the main components of modern management. The office I'm currently working in is the Provincial Planning and Development Office of Surigao del Norte, or PPDO SDN. In my opinion, our office somewhat practices modern management. As what the definition states about modern management, that it focuses on the improvement of the employees, one of the characteristics of modern management is not following the chain of command. I can say that our supervisors in PPDO do implement that. We can directly talk to our department head whenever we have concerns and skip the traditional way of following the chain of command. This way we can speed up on working on our projects. Also, PPDO SDN team are expected to apply modern management among ourselves. We must be equipped with the latest update about planning processes. One of the challenges that I think modern management can improve in our office is the transition of hard copy transaction to a paperless transactions. This way documents will be received in real time and helps shorten the processing time.
Based on my research, I would like to develop Modern Management 2.0, an updated version of modern management where psychological approach is in addition to the quantitative, systems, and contingency approach. Although employees' demeanor is already considered in this theory, but it didn't dwell more into one psychological aspect. Modern management focused on output and the unit's behavior but not individually. Modern Management 2.0 will prioritize an employee's mental health by getting information from everyone how the changes, if any, or current management has influenced their mentality and do the necessary intervention if there should be any. By doing so, we may associate an employee's psychological capability relative to the quality of their work. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.